It's beginning to look a lot like Frostfell. Everywhere you go in Norath. Hey everybody, hello and welcome to Massively Overpowered Television, where we are bringing you a double dose of Tuesday. It's going to be a 2 for Tuesday right here on OPTV, and we are starting with EverQuest 2. That's right, we're here in EverQuest 2 in EverQuest Tuesday in EverQuest 2 Tuesday in 2. Okay, that's enough twos for us. But it's gonna be fun, too much fun. I don't know if anybody's around who wants to jump in and join me, but you are welcome to. We are just in Frostfell. There is absolutely no need to have any kind of extra expansions or anything like that. Everybody gets to enjoy Frostfell. So jump in. Ooh, it's dark in Frostfell right now. Frostfell is dark. The darkness has come. Ta-da! Oh, I remember way back when, where I did the big Frostfell Winter Village change. Do y'all remember that? I mean, it was like 7 years ago now, I think, where I had the before and after pictures, because there really is a big difference here. Alright, this is going to be for the race, just in case we do the race again. Recovering all the candy canes. This used to be more flat. The graphic changes. I had to go check that out. I need to go get that link for you guys to actually show you the difference between the two. Anyone who's played for the decades knows that this is quite different than the original. I'd say I feel bad that we didn't actually start by dancing with these dudes here. You know, everybody's got to come and dance with these guys. But there have not been a lot of major changes over the years. There was that. That was an incredibly huge revamp of Frostfell. Now, the difference now... Look how happy she is dancing. Let's see, a couple years ago, they made one Frostfell difference. Okay, it's feeling a little loud to me. Does that feel loud to you guys? I know, me and my baby ears. I'm so sorry. There was like one little quest. It's always nice when they do more in Frostfell, but there was so much here that for a couple years they weren't really doing anything. Then they had the big deep ice mystery. The big deep ice mystery. So what you'd do is you would come, but then you'd find everybody was frozen in a big fat block of ice. Sorry, there's a serious thing that is also happening off to the side, and I'm trying to not let it distract me right now. You'll hear more about that in a bit. So yeah. So Deep Ice Mystery. So every year for, 5 years now? Every year for 5 years that we had to come and save the queen and go save everybody because nobody could talk to us until we did that Deep Ice Mystery. Now, it was really cool to do the first year. It was pretty cool to do the second year. I think the third year was still okay. Then it was just like, I'm done with this. I just want to go earn my stuff. I don't want to run this all the time. Well, this year, I came to start running it, and lo and behold, people are not full of ice. It threw me off. I did not know what was happening. So Stark's sitting here, and he didn't have ice on him. The merchant was here. In fact, you can actually now buy the little drakey dude. I think it's this one. I think this is the one that you would earn at the end of the Deep Ice Mystery. You can actually just come and buy him with EQII tokens now. But it's gone. I know it was here last year because we were in Frostfell together last year, but it's not here this year. So we're going to check out what is going on. So let's check it out. And yes, all year long I've been wearing my snowman hat that I bought here because it's the coolest hat ever. I mean, look at it. I mean, it half makes me look like a snow unicorn, but it's so cute. See, Frostfell sure has changed. I even came over here the other day and I'm like, how come I can click on her? Why can I click on the queen? And now we know why. But I didn't do any of the quests because I wanted to run this with you guys. So we're gonna go and see how things are going. It's always been a simple holiday celebrated with family and friends. Never any profit, but this is different. Mr. McScroogle, who didn't think he was gonna pop up? If it's talking about profit, Mr. McScroogle was going to. He did not learn his lesson from last year. Now we're all suffering it, and so is our holiday. Starting to really dislike the Frostfell season. I can't stand all the flyers and advertisements. I'm not one to endorse violence, but I really think we should blow up his advertisement factory called the McScroogle Corp Public Relations and Advanced Marketing Consortium. Oh my gosh! Holiday terrorism! I'm not sure. This is a good message to send. Holiday terrorism? What? Heard rumors it's in Steamfont Mountains. Felonius found and detained a giggle-gibber named Gimlet. Questioned him, but his answers are nonsensical. Ooh! Flying reindeer plushie? Gleeful gingerbread men? Frozen Queen Bunny. Oh, look at that. The old Frozen Queen Bunny. Book of Frostfell Carols. Oh wait, that's a weapon, not a something to place in your house. Actually, that would be really cool to use as an appearance slot for a sage. Don't you think? Oh, I kind of want that. Is this a yearly or is this going to be oh excuse me, a one time only? Oh, I'm going to have to run all my alts through this because I need a couple books. All right, portal to Steamfont, Gnomeland security. Wow, all right. Yes, so we get a jump right to Gnomeland security, which is really nice. Alright. No, Grendlow Nimwitty. I'm sure he's got a quest for us too. What does he want us to do? Hey there. Clockwork Comrade. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to go into Clackanon. Over here hiding in this house. Yep, there he is. Hello, Felonious. Wow, you do look like a little Christmas fae, don't you? Sent here by Queen Bunny. Yes, yes, I have. I may question the witness. Wait. Why does this part feel familiar? Chicka, 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 tick, 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 ding, you lose. He sounds like a slot machine. I think I have an idea. Push his nose. Ding, you win. Through sewer grate near tick tick gnome innkeeper tick passcode up up down down. Wait, I gotta remember that. Hold on. Up up down down left right up down down left right. Let's see if I'm gonna remember that. Up down down left right. Sewer grate near the gnome innkeeper. I wish I pushed his nose. My next character, I'm gonna push his nose. This person needs a flower. Where are my flowers? Oh crud! Do I not have? Oh, there they are. A Frostfell rose for you, sir. Sewerlit entrance somewhere within no man security. Alright. Somewhere here. I don't think there are a lot of sewer entrance lids. We're gonna turn the light on right now because it seems a little dark. Aww. Ever since Akanon became Clackanon, the newer model clockworks within started to phase out. Oh. Clockwork society continues to evolve. No need for the old ones to exist. That's terrible. Terrible. Oh. Disrupt the terrible... I will help you. I will help you save your friends. Older models? I'm an older model, for crying out loud. I don't want to be scrapped. Alright. I remember there being a sewer entrance somewhere. But where? Pings and pangs of someone tinkering. Here, sewer, 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 sewer. That's the clockwork hatch. That's not McScroogles. This is the fighting. Is this it? Here we go. Hidden manhole cover. Christmas terrorism. I feel like this should be a Die Hard movie. Oh, I guess you don't have to worry about remembering it. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Yeah, we've done this one. So is it just that deep ice is not happening anymore? I know we've done this one. The fire alarm to get the workers out of here. This is not a new quest. Necrotarchin, what do you mean by locked combat? Do you mean if you start hitting a mob, if anyone else can help you? I mean, that's actually a toggle switch in game. You can make it so that it is only you, or you can open it up. Or do you mean like target lock combat? Put you in a combat cloud? I am not understanding that. I'm sorry. I've been playing since the beginning, but I'm not sure what you mean by a combat cloud. I mean, I'm like envisioning you being sucked into the sky and hitting things. Wait, if I know this quest, that means I've done Christmas terrorism before. I'm feeling kind of bad. I mean, yeah, if you're talking about, like, you started hitting a mob and then nobody else could hit your mob, then you can still do that. I used to hate it because I'd try to go by and try to heal somebody to help them. Couldn't heal them either, you know. But that's a toggle. You should be able to take that off. Let's destroy the scribing desks. Well, it looks like I need to destroy these guys. Come on, the security bot is a single down. Yeah, Necrotarchin, if you haven't played since release, there is more content than you can shake a Ratanga at. Seriously, there is so much content, and you get as free to play. I mean, you played back then before it was even free to play, right? If you come in, you get everything except the brand new expansion and the one from last year, all for free, base game. I can't do anything about those tables, so... Well, let's just clear everything out. Look at me balanced on this. I'm suddenly feeling, like I should fall through. I mean, obviously I'm not going to, but it feels like I should. They're real. Oh, gosh. I've written whole columns on there's too much to do in EverQuest 2. Oh, what is this skill? Cast Strike of Faith on your target. Oh, let's cast a Strike of Faith on somebody and see what happens. Let's Strike of Faith on you. Well, doesn't look like it did anything. Inflict maybe divine damage doesn't do anything to a security bot. Also, tons of races. Things are not delineated so much like they used to be. Like, you can... I used to have a whole business smuggling items from Freeport to sell in Kinos. And you don't have to do that anymore. You just, everybody can have access. It really was a complete little business I did. Actually, my guild was a antiquities and hard to get items broker. That was the whole entire thing behind our guild. And you could earn some good cash getting quest books that people sold for nothing over in Freeport because there were no Freeport classes that used them. Bring them over to Kinos. Oh, you could get a good profit. Oh, that's right. I have to find something in the area to use to destroy the desks first. Alright, so... I don't know, go find me a torch. Can I find me a torch or something? Message from the boss. Give me 1 second here. I tend to actually listen to those. Random box. Workplace safety. 5 days with no accidents. Definitely. Oh, I didn't bring my water bottle out. Now we can blow stuff up. You should totally jump back in, Necrotarkin. The only classes you don't get for free, I think you still can't get them for free. You've got the Beastmaster, that was a separate... this is my Inquisitor, but my other mouse is a Channeler. Yeah, we've totally done this before. It's just that deep ice isn't... Is there any explanation why the deep ice is gone, I wonder? I don't know that there's an explanation for it. I'm hoping there is. Oh, well, it looks like I can't get up there. Because this isn't a new mission. Sorry about that. What do you mean no eligible target? He's right in front of me. Yes, I'm a hostile little mouse. Do you know it's a bad idea to have mice in your factory? So I'm gonna keep blowing up desks. But I'm gonna have to look into whether or not there's something different about this year. Other than Deep Ice Mysteries is gone. I mean, I hope there's actually a way for people to experience, well... Like, what if I brought in a new character that has never done Frostfell? Do they still get Deep Ice Mysteries? And then just the fact that once you do it, it's no longer a yearly? That would be nice, because it's still worth doing. I'm missing a desk somewhere, folks. Out in the middle of here. Yep, there we go. Oh wait, McScroogle's here? Really? You're wearing a Christmas outfit and I'm wearing plate armor. You really think you're gonna make this McScroogle with a sword? I haven't killed you. Stop exploiting Frostfell. Of course, profit makes the world go round. All the world needs now is profit, more profit. Yeah, shaking my hand in your face. Okay, that weapon that she's holding right now looks sweet, but that's not the one that she's actually using. Return to Queen Buddy. Alright, let's go to Queen Buddy. Look, I've got my eye on you, McScroogle. I'm watching you, dude. Well, this is a fun way to run. Hey, Kriglich! You post Christmas singing. This is absolutely not creepy. Of course not. Okay, I know my singing's probably creepy, but oh wait, we gotta still do Clackanon. Alright, why don't we help the one guy who needed us to go there too? Wait, let's see if the letter actually says anything different. Guardy, tis the season to brighten our lives. Those around us gifts, good food, warm hearths. Find people celebrating the Deep Ice holiday. Not Frostfell without the Frostfell Wonderland Village. Chanting Land of Ice, Magic Closet, Wonders. A new set of tasks being offered by Philip Mumbletoes. Welcome to visit the workshop. The elves have been busy preparing Frostfell Icy Mines. The Icy Mines is one that was new a year or two ago. Holiday fuels used to craft the gifts. Log in, claim. Oh yeah, we haven't gotten our Santa Glug gift. I kind of want to get a character that has never done. We'll see if we can pull that off. Oh, no. I think someone's using the ham that I was going to use for dinner. I can smell them. I can smell it. All right.
Nice to see ya.
Wait, a grease-stained sandwich? Not sure I really want that. Okay, we gotta go to Clackanon now. No, that's... Wasn't Clackanon in one of these gears in the wall? I know it's been a year since I've done Frostfell, but... I know this is a quest, I just don't remember which quest it is. Oh. Dang nabbit. Knock twice to offer it to... Oh. Wait, you have to knock twice. Aww. Conversation through the door and offer you the Tinkerfest quest. Well, where is Clackanon then? I kind of want to go drink the... Drinking a sample of the spirits leads to... Oh, but there's no sample of the spirits anywhere. Man. Well, I'm just failing in all sorts of ways, aren't I? Clink a fiddle.
Well met.
No, I haven't found it yet, dude. Alright. Alright. Alright, so the new things that happened this year, I'm going to list them off for you because I don't think I'll be writing a scrap engineer. You're so mean. Alright, so overseer quests, you actually get 5 overseer quests. New gifts at Santa Glug. Gerby Frostfoot has 12 new items. Gigawatt and Gersa Black Giggle Gibber merchants have brought back 12 items from retirement. Trade skillers create new house items and in the gifty bags. Wow, is that it? So it looks like the only new thing is a few old items are back, a few new items. Why can't I find Clackanon? That's it. That's it. We're gonna go figure this out. Give me a second here. Is it outside here somewhere? Yep, there it is. There's Clackanon way down there. Alright. I forgot that's not even in No Land Security. I mean, I don't know why. I thought it was still up in there. I forgot it's actually out here. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Every, are you working from home right now? Yeah, it's gonna be a big gear that you just dive into. I don't know why I thought it was in Gnome Land Security. I don't remember leaving last time. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You're not feeling well. Sorry. Oh, yeah. This is one of those zones that doesn't adjust. Alright, so I'm supposed to find a broken clockwork gnome. And eliminate Dead Screw the Scrapper. Oh, that's you. Sorry, dude. You're gone. Retrieve logic processing unit from a broken clockwork gnome. Oh, so I guess... I stay up there. At least say impaired. Sorry, all y'all. Oh. That's seriously all we had to do. Hope you're feeling better. I took my little one, and they had a cancellation day. One of the reasons we started late is his pediatrician had a cancellation, and they called and asked if I wanted to get him in for his vaccination. Now, I was actually kind of hoping. I'm not the biggest fan of the Pfizer. I chose Moderna, but they don't make them for kids, and it never did, so... Here you go, Grendelo. Greasy stained sandwich. I hope he fixes him. Wait, where's... my sad little clockwork friend? Yep, I turned him into scrap metal. Alright, let's just go back to Queen Bunny now, I guess. Oh, alright, talk to everybody here. I'm just gonna fly around the outside. Why not? The portal should be over here. Queen Bun Bun. You've made me happier than a basket full of kittens could have. I don't think there's a happiness above that. Crud! Which do we choose? Oh wait, it's lore, no trade? Oh, I don't think I need a frozen queen bunny. Reindeer, or, you know, I'm gonna go for the book this time. Alright, let's get to Santa Glug. Yeah, they did something here where you can't even run up to him. Look, there's a big block. You, like, can't... You know what? I wonder if they did that because people were, like, logging off on him. And there was just a big mob and it got hard to actually target him. I bet they put that invisible barrier for that. Alright. And look! It even teleports you away from him when you get it. So people can't just stand there and mob him. Oh, yeah, that's definitely something they did on purpose. What did I get? Santa Glug the plushie? I'm not sure how much of a gift that is, but... Oh, it's only a secondary slot. So it's gonna look like I bring a book out. Ooh, let's give flowers to people. Alright, so we did get the ice race. Let's go ahead and race again. Let's see if I can manage another good racing time. I think everybody should come back for Frostfell, personally. Alright, let's do this. Let's do another win. Crud. I've already messed up. Oh, let's get the light off. It's gonna be one thing that's causing... Come on. No. Alright, this one we're already losing. Oh, good. That one's always a hard one to... Alright, we still got 2.5 minutes. Oh, come on. I went right through it. Oh, now it clicks. Okay, fine. Nope, nope. See, I go through them, and it doesn't necessarily, if you're a little bit in the air, doesn't like to recognize that you actually went through it. See? Alright, you gotta keep going. Nope, no, it's gotta be this way. This is the one spot I always mess up at. Hey, we went directly through it! I'm getting good. I get good. I wonder if I can Google that, the big change. What year was it? 2013, maybe? Alright. Let's just get tokens this time. And this is one of the ones that you can do daily. So they have... Frostfell has quests that are... You can do once every year. And some you can do once every day. I'm going to see if I can do... 2013 was the change. It was 2012. I'll need to, I guess that's under, bookmark, I guess, for me to find that. I did the race the first try. I'm like, I'm so excited. Hopefully my voice isn't too loud. It seems louder than the music, but... Alright. Oh, even reading back on that. Call him about EverQuest next. I'm gonna find that link for y'all. Does anyone have favorite Frostfell quests? I'm thinking Deep Ice has to be something... Oh, here we go. Here it is. Oops. Kriglich, more fun than the snowflake jumping puzzle in EQ2. I'm going to allow, but it didn't like the swear. I am curious. I want to see if Deep Ice is available on a character that's never done it. So we're gonna take a peeky peek. Only cause we got a camp, but I don't know what character I can camp to. So it's time for a break. We'll be back in a snap. In the meantime, you may check out some massivelyop.com while we're waiting, which isn't gonna be long. Why has she not camped yet? Camp to character select, please. You must be able to sit to camp, and you can't sit on a rainbow. Just in case any of you ever wanted to know that. Wait, it's actually saying my character cannot sit. Don't ask me why. It wasn't because of the rainbow. It was... literally. I can't camp out. Okay. Are you kidding me? Can you not camp in Frostfell suddenly? Alright, what if I dismount? My fluffy serpent departs. You must be able to sit to camp. I mean, did they literally make it where you can't camp in here? That you can't camp out in here? Is that a thing that they've done? Okay, we're gonna pop back into game right now because... Like, seriously. You can't camp in here, guys. Oh, now you can. Okay, nowhere down there could I actually camp. I don't know why. I don't understand. I guess I don't want people blocking the path. Alright, let's see if we can find a character of mine. Oh, wait a minute. There's a chance that our paladin has never done it. Let's try it. Trade skill tutors in the crafting areas of all starting cities can... A sweet holiday fruit basket. Okay. Here it is. Everybody is frozen. Okay, so... So wait, there are just like spots on this island that kick you off your mount? Oh! Santa Glug! Because of people mobbing here. Look, if you're anywhere within his little radius, you can't be on a mount. You also can't camp here. Look. Oh, never mind. I guess now you can. Okay. I'm just trying to figure everything out. But Deep Ice Mystery is back. But I think they did listen to folks who were, after 5-6 years, like, sick of doing Deep Ice just to unlock all the quests over and over and over again. So it is still here, and it looks like it's a one-time only now. Nice. Because I can't tell you on all my different characters how many times I've done it. I've got... Okay, I get Santa Glug on, like, the 24 characters or whatever, but I can't tell you how many times it actually turned me off. I had an alt I'd want to go and run something quickly just to get a specific extra holiday decoration or something, and I would have to do the Deep Ice over and over on every character every year. So it wasn't even doing it once a year. It was doing it 5 times a year, and that got old. So it looks like it has just changed to a once in a lifetime. A one-time only quest. That is a very good change. That is a very good change. Yep, back at the 12th anniversary, when they gave every character a flying mount, regardless of their level. Yep, I have a level 5 that has a flying mount. Then they kind of backtracked at that at one point because they're like, oh no, we made all the new characters OP. They can fly around. Well, I mean, it was the 12-year anniversary thing, so I think if you've been here for 12 years. Speaking of which, out of curiosity, I account age 6,452 days. 17 years, 7 months, 30 days. But there's looks like a bonus year. Bonus year of days added thanks to the expansions. They used to do that back then. But yeah, I started EQII a few months after it launched. I was still deep into Star Wars Galaxies. Then a friend got upset with something there. We needed to break away. There was some crazy drama stuff. People getting weird. So we found ourselves a little escape. And this was our little escape game. So I think it was 2 months after it launched that I joined. Something like that. Dang, that I've been in a game for 16 years. I don't think I have any flowers in this character to give out. Now, this is one of the characters. There was a period of time early on where folks wanted to meet, wanted to come together as a new group, viewers and a friends, wanted to start over and do EverQuest 2 together, and that's actually what we did. We made new characters. This is my paladin. Never played anything like her before, and we started off grouping together, and we only made it up to 50s. People started falling off again. I actually kind of miss her character. I love this appearance outfit that I've gotten for her. This is where you buy it's in Nectalos Forest. There's a light side and a dark side on the side of the waterfall. I mean, you gotta admit, this is the shiniest paladin armor, right? That you can come up with. Ain't nothing shinier. Of course, they don't have a big glowy pink horse like this. Calypso Sea Swirl, the Dedicated. Anyway, maybe I need to play this character again. Fury is still my best class. My favoritist bestest class. So, alright. Now, it looks like... Let me go. There's actually... Let me go find the Frostfell... Alright. Here we go. The EverQuest 2 wiki, is it the one that has it? No. No. Well, crud. I'm trying to remember the name of the site. Do y'all remember the name of the site that had the big list of... It was not EQ2 Wiki. It was the one with the blue background and oh, Zam. Yes. Thank you, Port Engine. Do they even have that still? It had the coolest spreadsheet that you could print out, put your characters' names on it, you know, all across the top, and actually keep track of which quests you've done for the year. Oh, I have not used that in a while, but there you go. The Frostfell quest tracker. Here we go. Here we are. This thing is a godsend if you happen to be someone who'd like to run things on every one of your characters. Now, I'm not even sure this has all of the... I'm not even sure this has all the quests on it anymore. See, it has Deep Ice Mystery, but what I don't think it has in here, I don't see the one for the mines, which is the new one that came a year or two ago, the mines. It's not the Lost Frostfell gifts, is it? That's... Oh, this character's not going to be able to do it, so we're going to have to camp back to Neza. Oh, the EQT Traders Corner? Okay. Let's camp back to Neza. Okay, after we pick up the shiny, because shinies are so important. Alright, let's try that again. Naomi Den... Oh my goodness, I haven't heard the name Naomi Denmother in so long. Oh. Naomi, I say Naomi. But... Use the function keys to target quickly group members. Why? Over here is the mine. Let's look at the name from Sugarbow. I see something worth mining. Yeah, that the Zam doesn't look like it has that new quest. So it looks like it's missing from Zam. But if you open that link I shared earlier, I mean, you'll see the old versus the new. I actually had old screenshots I'd taken of the Winter Wonderland Village. And then I went when it changed and took the exact same spots. And I mean, do some of you remember way back when it was just one little flat bit of ice? It still had islands with rainbow bridges, but it was so lackluster. Like I said back then, I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of change just for change's sake. And I hate when random things are just thrown into my favorite virtual worlds with no accounting for why. I mean... Oh my gosh, wait a minute. So the Deep Ice starter... Icy Wyvern plushie. Wait a minute, we may have to go do this. Yeah, we need to go do this quest, guys. I need that Icy Wyvern plushie right now. Right now. Oh no, but I can't. Ugh. I don't have time. Yeah. The Deep Ice Mystery has been going since 2013, so it's not like 6 years or whatever. That's been going for 8 years of having to do that quest. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm glad they finally took that out. Can't recall who I was watching a few months ago. She was in chat. I don't play anymore. It was the Thrill Senior person. Yeah! Oh my goodness, I probably would squeal. Oh, if you haven't, for those who might have come in later, here, I'll pop that link back in. That is the article that I wrote about the old and the new. Oh, there were years I only came in for Frostfell, honestly. And, you know, Knights of the Dead. I came in for that a little bit, you know, but they're really... I've known players that would only come in at Frostfell. They just couldn't not come. Oh, gosh. Sadly, I really don't have time to continue. And I'm afraid that that quest is going to take a little too long right now. Well, there will be more... Wait. It ends... It ends early in the morning next Tuesday, so next Tuesday won't be Frostfelling. I might have to throw some in on my own channel to get a little more Frostfell in. Because otherwise, normally, I would be going... Yeah, it'll end at 10 a.m. on the 4th. Wait, 10 a.m. Pacific? Wait, gotta... Those should be Pacific times. No. That seems too late if that was... You know what? Yeah, Port Engine, why don't you whisper that right to me and I will add it into chat for folks. Just send me a whisper. I'm a-watching for it. Might have to send me 2 whispers for it to come through. I don't know. There it is. Alright, so there you go. There is another... Hopefully you can link on that. There is another link that you can go to pull down the quests so that you can keep track of doing them. Because it might be, even if you're only doing one character, you can lose what is where, because Frostfell is not just in the Wonderland. You go back in the... And you notice we were at Gnome Land Security. There's some there. But there are quests that start in the cities. There are quests that start... Like, there's going to be one right here. You can do this one. I think this is the one that takes you to the... thing in Enchanted Lands. You know, the underground workshop. There's stuff all over. So if you don't have a good guide as to where to go, we do have an old guide for Frostfell, but that's even a guide that's 3-4 years old is still going to be almost perfect because there's only like one change. And that's the ice to see you. Ice to be icy some mining, whatever it was called. That's really the only change for a while. Yeah, it's there's a lot. So an event tracker for every one of them. There you go. That's it. I'm bookmarking that page. There you go. Add a bookmark. EQII event trackers. And that is where I'm actually going to have to call it for today. I would have loved to continue some more, but life, food, things like that seem to be something I have to pay attention to as well. I don't know why. You know, I don't know what real life is about. Finally set up. So before the lightning strike, I had actually bought myself a king-size bed. And we're just getting it. My son is helping me set it up today. So, not that there's electricity in my room yet, but at least when there is, I will have a nice bed to go to. Oh, everybody, thank you so much for coming and being a part of this. I was kind of hoping for more new. I actually thought that with Deep Ice gone, maybe there would have been a new explanation, but the fact that they made it so that every character doesn't have to do Deep Ice again every single year, I respect that, and I appreciate that change, because that felt like busybody. I mean, it basically locked down the whole Wonderland Village was locked down for you until you did that. And if you only wanted to go do Mr. McScroogle every year, you couldn't do it. You had to do the other one, and that felt very forced. So I'm glad that that has changed. No matter what, though, Frostfell is still something that brings happiness, you know? So if you haven't played EQII in a long time, it's free to play. Jump in, check out the holiday, get gifts. Remember, Santa Glug every 20 hours, right, gives you brand new gifts. And trust me, one of your houses will fill up quite a bit when you're getting them every single day. Thank you so much for the stream, too. Thank you for coming and watching the stream. Thanks for everyone's support, and especially during this holiday season, I hope you're all staying warm and safe. And if you're in a really hot area, I hope you're staying cool. And if you want to read up on things throughout the holiday, one of the best things that happens on our site through the holidays are all of our end-of-year posts. Go read them, vote on them, see if you agree with what staff picked, pick your own. All of that stuff is there waiting for you to take part in, and it really is. The end-of-the-year awards, they're all there for you. So let us know what you think, and if you want to let us know, I want to hear favorite Frostfell memories, you know? What was your favorite quest? What was your favorite thing you got? Maybe just a memory of playing Frostfell with your friends. Let me know in the stream post right there. I'd love to hear. I go back and I read every single comment that ever comes on any of my posts. So share with me, and we'll see you there on site. MassivelyOP.com, calendar, posts, streams, opinions, news, and podcasts, all the good stuff. It's all there to round out the rest of your year, and soon we'll be starting the next one. Until next time, everybody, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you tonight as our 2 for Tuesday keeps going at 8 o'clock. Toodaloo!